Is it, has it started?
Yes, sir, you can start now.
Okay, okay. Hello, good evening, everybody. You all are welcome to the second live session of this NPTEL course on post-harvest process and post-harvest operations and processing of fruits, vegetables, spices, and plantation crop products. I'm sorry for the late start of the live session due to some technical glitches. So now we'll take up the questions. Although there are not many questions, we found that on the Google Sheet, which was shared by the NPTEL office. There are only two questions. One question is by Mr. Probir Mandal. He wanted to know what type of fruits are mostly energetic. Yes. So I think if you refer to that as which are the mostly energy giving fruits, so there are about 15 to 16 fruit categories which include that mostly citrus fruits or even oranges, banana, avocado, apple, or even some berries, etc. Strawberry, cherries. They are included, considered in the category of that energy giving food or energy boosting food. That is the, they have that vitamin C and all those things it gives, that is they are feeling fresh fruits, and also some of these sugar content in which they provide energy. So these type of fruits can be categorized or can be said as a energy giving food or energy boosting foods. Uh, Particularly, we are talking about fruits, vegetable fruits. Then there is another question from Nikhil Savari. That is, which toxic agent are microorganisms that causes spoilage to foods then that contain high moisture food? You see that the moisture content in the foods is the major culprit. That is, if the moisture content, particularly if the water activity of the food is more than zero point 0.9, allied almost all sorts of microorganisms, particularly gram-positive bacteria, gram-negative bacteria, members of fungi, yeast, molds, all these common spoilage and disease-producing microorganisms, they will grow. And that is why that is the drying technology. Drying is performed to lower down the moisture content of the food materials, bring its water activity less than zero point 0.6 if possible. If you lower down water activity or moisture content, the food suitably, then these microbial spoilage, etc., can be taken care of. Any other question? So I think there are not much questions. We will wait for some time. If there is okay. In the discussion forum, there are some questions that have been put. One is by Felix Mas, and they want to know that what are the quality test, microbiological tests one need to perform in a lab for great pulp extraction in a food processing industry. So I think generally that aerobic plate count, anaerobic plate count, coliform count, lactic acid bacteria test, etc. These are the done in the microbiological test to study. They are to just find out the safety issues of the juices, fruit juice industries. Then another question is Chris RCCC. That is I think he, he wants to know what is a new and improved drying technique for medicinal cannabis, please. Vacuum spray drying. It is vacuum spray drying retains stickiness, which is good. The temperature must be below 50 degrees Celsius to retain medicinal properties like post me? That is the question. So of course, yes, there's some of the novel technologies like microwave vacuum drying and radio frequency drying, which do not rely on the conduction and convection to deliver thermal energy, they can be considered good in these cases. Okay. There is a low temperature drying or even microwave assisted vacuum drying, microwave assisted radio frequency drying, etc. can be used. So for high sugar food, which provides stickiness in the drying and like spray drying, self drying, for in these materials, high sugar foods, microwave drying, microwave convective, and radio frequency drying should be used. Yeah, microwave frequency. Okay. That is even one can go for microwave assisted. Microwave strictly drying can also be used in this case. All right, if there is any question, how many participants are there? There are not many. Nine. Yes, please put your questions if there is any. Even general questions also you can put. Now the final examination is nearing up, so to get a good grade, I think you need to study well, do assignments, and prepare well for your in-semester examinations, final examination. I think final examination on 19, 20 what? 29 October, 29 October. The- I think minimum passing marks for each assignment, some question has been asked. I think this NPTEL may provide some correct reply, but whatever I know from that course, right, overall 25% marks will be taken from assignment and 75% from the final examinations. Okay. And the assignment, I think there are 13 assignments, so best 10 assignments are taken. 8 out of 12. 8 out of 12. 1 over 0. So that is whatever the best, the total marks, it will be counted best. I think 10 out of 12. Yes. Anyway, from NPTEL team, can anyone say hello, NPTEL team? Can you provide reply to this? What is the
Yes, sir. You are asking something?
yes, yes. Someone has asked minimum passing mark for each assignment.
Okay, that will be answerable by the NPTEL office. Tell him to call or email
Okay,
to NPTEL office.
who has asked this question? Ms. Poonam Yadav, you just put your this question in the discussion forum. We will get the correct reply from NPTEL team and let you know, reply in the question forum regarding your assignment. But overall, that is final examination gives 75% weightage and 25% weightage from taken from the assignment. And as far as I know, it is 10 out of the, you are giving 13 assignment including the 0 assignment. So out of that, 10 best assignments marks are considered. So there is Jitendra Benkoli. wants to know water content role, most effective role in processing. Yes, that is in the process. You know, the water is in the food is a very, very important component. At the same time, it is from the spoilage point of view, it is most undesirable component as well. It helps in the processing, in the extraction, in the even water, in the fruits and vegetable, in the context of fruits and vegetable, if we talk, that is in the most of the water soluble components present are there. Water is present in the free form, in the cell site, etc. In the juices, it is the water which carries the most of the soluble component, vitamins, minerals, sugars, etc., which are water soluble, carries in it. It also provides a transport mechanism. Even in the food processing, it helps in the extraction of water soluble components. So it plays several roles in the processing. But at the same time, in the water also, it causes the this spoilage, most important major culprit for the microbial growth and other things. Even in our nutrition, in the digestion, it is the water which plays an important role. In the when you see the processing, when you process tea, make the tea brew. So it is basically the water. What you are doing, tea leaves you are putting into the water. So here the water, the more important role is that it solubilizes it itself, the flavoring compounds of the tea, coloring compounds of the tea, and you get the tea brew. Similarly, in the case of coffee, in the cocoa, in most of the beverages, so that is the, you can say, very, very important this property of the water, that is it acts as a solvent. It solubilizes in itself various components of the food, macronutrients, etc., and it extracts, it helps it in extraction from it, sometime in the conveying also, it helps the transport of micronutrients. I think this is the any other question? It's request from Australia. Do you know of any affordable e-nose or e-torque meters, e-tongue meters? There are affordable, the question is very, that is e-tongue and e-nose, Alphamos in the France, they are making good quality. In fact, we have one, but this is not easily affordable, that is high cost equipment. But in India, CDAC, they have a manufacturer, they were trying to manufacture some tongue, particularly for the testing of tea, etc. And their cost is little bit lower, it's affordable cost. But CDAC can be contacted for making that this tongue. I'm not sure about whether they are making Enos or not, but tongue they are making definitely. Okay. So the same question he has asked is affordable. See that. See, I think it is the Center for Development of Advanced Computing. They are working CDAC even in Kolkata. Huh? CDAC, Kolkata. So they are working on this type of equipment. So they have a few ones, I think. but I'm not very sure. See, what is the cost and all those things.
I have not registered in exam, but I am attending lecture complete online.
If you have not registered in the exam, so what you it is just that you, I don't know whether they will be giving you the certificate or not if you are not attending the examination. No certificate is given, yes, but if you are giving all assignments, if you are attending all lectures, of course you will enrich your knowledge. That is true, but I am doubtful that whether you will get any certificate. So you should have registered for the examination on time. We sent several reminders, etc., to everybody.
Put the microwave assisted drying with the product temperature to 80 degrees Celsius.
Microwave.
That will depend upon the power and drying properties of material and moisture.
That is there is another question from Chris. Would the microwave assisted drying to get the product temperature 80 degrees Celsius? It may be possible, but however, it will depend upon what is the microwave power level you are using, what is the dielectric constant, dielectric properties of the material, as well as moisture content. So the temperature, heat generated temperature rise in the food material during microwave depends upon all these factors. So, if it is okay, one can get 80 degrees Celsius, no problem. But you have to go third level, fourth level, or macro, higher microwave power level. Exactly.
What are the possible shelf-life prediction techniques for fruits and vegetables with higher accuracy at storage temperature?
Self-life
Prediction technique for fruits and vegetables at higher accuracy at different storage temperatures.
You see, different storage temperatures, you have to go for that ASLT testing, accelerated testing, or even actual testing. Prediction, there are a few models, etc. You can use those models, but the real accurate testing, you have to have that accelerated self-life testing. In the accelerated self-life testing of the material fruits, you would keep the fruit in the uh, some sort of equipment oven, etc., where you can maintain relative humidity. Okay, in the desiccated vessel, where you maintain relative humidity, or in incubators also, at particular at different temperatures, you have different setting temperature. So you can organize those equipment and find out what is the that its Q10 value. That is by changing the temperature to by 10 degrees, what is the rate of increase of the quality degradation. And from that you can get that ASLT graph, and from accelerated self-life testing graph. And from that graph you can find out, calculate and extrapolate by extrapolating any temperature. But how much accurate it will be, because its accuracy will depend upon the how you have tested the equipment and how you have found out the Q10 value. That is how accurate, and this is a really a tedious job. That is for that you have to conduct the experiment in the desiccator or in the oven, maintain the different temperatures and different relative humidity, feed this data and plot this sun. So that is called ASLT, the accelerated self-life testing method. But this is the one by which you can measure the self-life. But actual testing you have to do for farm. And you can develop model, and then from that you can predict the shelf life. And for this, you have to find out one most vulnerable quality like that in the food, which is easily destroyed. Maybe if it is some vitamin content, some nutrient content, and moisture increase or decrease or whatever. So you decide one particular property that is on the basis of which are this color value, or this flavor value, and on the basis of the changes in that particular component, you can predict the shelf life. So you have to keep the material under controlled conditions at a particular temperature and humidity in some incubator, and measure these values at a regular interval, and then uh, plot it. Okay, SLT graph you generate, and from that SLT graph. So for 4 or 5 labels, if you have tested this, uh, put the graph, and then from that graph you can predict on other temperatures. So based, based on the reaction kinetics, you can also predict the shelf life of fruits and vegetables or such other food materials. Okay. Any other question? I don't think. So if there are no other questions, we will stop this.
Reflecting of CP compliment like a key site and the food agricultural roles like this.
कौन?
Increase promotion.
चलिए क्या कह रहा है?
Key site another food agricultural course like this.
Thank you, Mr. Chris. Definitely will try it. I have another course on NPTEL, that is novel technologies for food processing and shelf life extension of food materials. So you can attend that course also. It has been offered twice. Maybe next time again when it is offered, we will let you know. You can join that. So team NPTEL, there are
One question is from Anand Prakash.
Anand Prakash, क्या है?
He shared light on the filters which could be used for creating, modify the control atmosphere in chamber.
Filters,
You can modify the control atmosphere.
air filters, HEPA air filters. Huh?
Commercial supply.
The commercial supplier, okay, क्या नाम है इसका?
Anand Prakash.
Mr. Anand Prakash, there are a few commercial suppliers of CAMA system. You please put your questions in the question forum, or you send personal email, we will let you know. Okay. There are some manufacturers in Mumbai, etc. That is, they have, even we have also purchased our CA systems. In fact, this is basically the air filters or HEPA filters and some other such other filters, etc. can be used, and it is not only the filters but also the sensors, etc. Okay. So there are quite a few companies. We can provide you the details. You please send email to us. Hmm? No other question? So team NPTEL, if there is no question, can we close the session now?
Yes, sir, you may.
And because There were very only few questions, so we have like that. So we can wait for 2-3 more minutes, and if there is no question, we will close it.
Okay.
So let's close. Right? There are no other queries. Okay, thank you very much. Now there are no more questions, so we are closing this session. Please, my advice to all the participants, please read the course carefully and try to give your exam in a proper way. We will have one more live session, so you can prepare for that. If you have any queries anyway, our TAs are answering your questions to the discussion forum. So good luck to you all for your examinations. Thank you. I wish you all very happy festival season. Thank you very much. Bye bye. ठीक है जी, बंद कर